the radio of tomorrow and the budgets that in the future to reach the stars in the book Real Time. And because of that, we'll show you next the antennas and the radios in different ranges and prices that you can get in the market and for the places you want to contact. Also, you will learn to access the most wanted frequencies by radio amateurs in an easy way without problems. And as I said, for those who are starting with shortwave CWSSB, a good conduct to good areas. The radio of tomorrow and the budget that will influence in it in the book to reach the stars in the book Real Time. On the other hand, here on Earth in HF, we will get better tunes and experiences contacting people in distant places in HF from 160 meters to 10 meters. And the world frequencies. How is VHF, UHF, and EHF radio today? And you can even study as you read the books X99, and in the book Real Time explains how we could transmit to light years of distance evading time. Hello, how are you? Today I'll show you how to have a good radio with good low-budget homemade antennas, and also we will recommend factory antennas, but if your budget is not enough, you will be able to have a good homemade antenna and even better than those from the factory. So that way, we will expose our knowledge in chapters and you will find an easy way to obtain HF. You will easily contact people, emergency stations, news, and friends, and it will be excellent, and you will not be held to one way of communications only, and just waiting to someone answer a chat, but to alternate our communications and to have a good emergency radio. And because of that, we'll show you next the antennas and the radios in the market and for the places you want to contact. And what better for young boys and girls to start studying what it could be so they can start learning. And someday we could achieve to transmit towards there. Studying radio frequencies like the HF, SSB, so they could learn in HF. And perhaps the scientists of tomorrow are right now at their homes, those who will design better radios, learning the basis of the radio, and the shortwave frequencies, and lateral bands, SSB, and which in the past served to great men and historical events, and even in great battles, and how you know they are achieved in incredible ways, and they are without repeaters or satellites in our atmosphere, more natural than other of many repeaters, even naturals, I'll say. But being in the air without needing a repeater or satellites, and they also helped in disasters and emergencies and to communicate. Also, for low budgets, we'll recommend good radios and minimal antennas, how to go from less to more in HF without paying a lot of money. You will like them today also, and you will like to study the radio, and it will open paths more and more every day, and even study as you read the book X99 and Real Time from John C. Robles. You will learn about what systems and budget will communicate us with outer space and the stars, and the basis of those budgets were made with the global stability and the future economy explained in the book X99. And In the book, Real Time explained how we could transmit through light years of distance evading time. And what better for young boys and girls to start studying how it could be, so they can start learning and someday we could achieve to transmit towards there. Studying radio frequencies like HF, SSB, so they could learn in HF. And perhaps the scientists of tomorrow are right now at their homes, those who will design better radios, learning the basis of the radio and the short wave frequency and the lateral bands SSB.
And so, to end this, I recommend you see all the next videos that will show you, and that way you'll understand how to build antennas. And you can see in these pictures how they are made with material that you have in your home, or you can find them in the nearest store. And that way you can start testing some frequencies that perhaps your children will discover tomorrow. And also for people that study that by understanding the basis of the short waves. In the book X99, in the page 606 to 613, explains the future economy. Also in the book Real Time, but more detailed, and it will take us to the stars and how we will achieve as a civilization to get to those frontiers and why. And in the episodes of the book Real Time, you can read about the radio of tomorrow in the page 111 episode EF31, the radio of tomorrow. And so you can understand the texture of the universe and how we could transmit from there, evading space-time. Also, the budgets that could achieve that. In the book, on the other hand, I hope you like our next videos where we are going to teach you those things and how to build antennas for shortwaves, SSB, and AM/FM transmissions in detail. They will be alike but in temporal evasion and from some alternate dimension frequencies with alternate molecules that tomorrow's scientists will discover and perhaps are among us, being children or perhaps grown. And when you read both books, you will see who we are, what we will do, and how we will do it, and with what budgets and what kind of governments will win, and what computers we will use, and how to be ready for that by understanding them, and at the same time, the future economy of the world dollars. To get to understand how to create radios with unlimited budgets. And that's why it's good to stimulate your children to it and others.